Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What are we talking about here? Here we go. This is one of the things that I have worked very hard on. During the spring, as you get muddy waters, as you get pollen in the water, algae blooms and all those things, it is the biggest obstacle for getting a clean picture there is. Everybody talks about it. Nobody really knows how to fix it. You can adjust this, that, and another. What I have figured out is you don't adjust anything in terms of your gain. You don't adjust anything in terms of your color gain or any of those settings. This is the one setting that you'll use color limit with. I finally found a reason for it, and I know some guys don't come at me, I've been using it like that. Ain't nobody ever said nothing about that. I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't nobody said nothing about no color limit. Everybody hates it. But there is a way we can use it and to help clear up this picture. Is it perfect? By no means. But the most effective color limit will be on two different color palettes. And I'm going to explain that, and then we'll get into the video. So this is going to be a little bit longer intro. Every other color out there, blues, ambers, rusted steel, lavas, Caribbean, all those colors, they have multiple different colors that make up that palette. And that allows that good contrasting colors. It allows you to see different intensities and therefore and so forth. But moss and black emerald are pretty much just green and black. Lighter shades of green, but essentially just green with a black background. Now that can work against you when you're looking for a clear picture. And especially when you get into these times where we've got pollen. But the fact that you only have green and black, this is where color limit will come in and help you clear up your picture. So let's take a look at the video, and I'm going to jack the gain up just a little bit to kind of simulate pollen a little bit, but more or less to amplify the returns. That way we can see there's a lot of mud and a lot of debris in the water. It's the springtime. We've got fields, we've got trees, leaves, everything's in the water, makes it very tough. So I amplify that gain just a little bit to kind of simulate it the best I can. And then you'll see that in color, in black emerald and in moss, both of these, because of the relatively simple color palettes they are perfect candidates for color limit and will help you eliminate the pollen and the algae blooms and everything else that's in the water in the springtime. So let's take a look at it right now. Now, as we talked about before, I raised the gain to 74%. This is black emerald. And what I did was I raised it 74 to kind of simulate pollen in the water, but more or less just to highlight what's already in the water. That's the muddy water and the things like that. Now, as you notice here, I've raised the color limit to 62. I end up getting it up to 65%, which is, I really feel like the number. It's really close. The one thing I'm going to tell you that I noticed is that the returns seem really amplified. I don't know why that is. That might not be a bad thing. Secondly, if you'll notice the fuzz along the bottom that is kind of notorious with Garmin Livescope is kind of, that's a real sharp bottom. So maybe we should revisit color limit, and I think I will with this new update. I have not tried it with the new update. I always try all the settings again. Therefore, I tell you what, later this week, be looking for a new update. But look at this. This is a chatterbait, and it is absolutely just popping on the screen. The fish are unreal. If you look at about 35, let's say 37 foot, there was a fish on the bottom. Very easy to see. I'm telling you right now, may have stumbled on something with the new update that may be very beneficial, especially for you crappie guys. It may be the ticket. And now we're going to switch to moss. Moss is the other color that I think this really works well with. If you watch right here at moss, moss is just a tamed down version of black emerald. Now, I've got it at 65%. I'm going to go all the way back down to 0, kind of show you what it is. Not quite as pronounced with all the trash in the water. That's what I've talked about in other videos. But watch as we go back up. You know, we take that color limit. There we are. You know, we're at 0% color limit. Now we're going to go back up. And it's about 65%. Seems to be that number that is the magic number. Now watch that screen just get ripped. And it's pretty nice. Just notice also, though, the amplified returns, how much they're amplified. I'm not real sure. I didn't do a lot of testing on why I think those returns are as amplified. But I noticed a few things. Like I said, the sharper returns, the sharper bottom, the fuzziness is gone from the bottom. So we may need to investigate that a little bit. And I will tell you if something's different or something has changed. I will be the first to tell you that, because this is something that's very new. And as you see, I got out to 50, 60 feet right here. Now look at that bottom, real sharp, flat bottom, not a lot of the fuzziness, as you know, but I'm also just throwing a bait out, kind of jigging it up, letting you see these things. Notice the oxygen bubbles in the water where I'm jigging that bait. That's something that's kind of a little bit different. Now here you go again. I'm just kind of bouncing that chatterbait up off the bottom, just kind of trying to show you what it does. All right, guys, I hope that will help you. I know it will. I've seen it so many times. I've already been playing with this. I've been at Grenada, and Grenada's so muddy, man. You can walk across that thing. I'm telling you, man, when I ain't never seen a place that muddy, and still the fish bite. They're so white, almost like the boat. It's unreal. But you know, so that'll help you get rid of that pollen in the water and things like that. There is a use for color limit. I finally found it. I'm gonna tell you what, I think it's a excellent use for color limit. It's just an excellent, but here's the thing, don't adjust your settings. Just use the color limit to clear the picture up on those couple. And so, you know, hey guys, I want to bring attention, since we're through with that, bring attention, hey, rock the double G shirt, baby. Logo's looking good. Ain't that bad. Go on the website, check them out. Free shipping, everything's free shipping on there. And you know, I'm kicking it out to my guys out at JB3. I mean, I'm telling you, man, we had a great day today. Today, a little bit different kind of bite, a little bit different techniques because of the way the water is so stained. I thought about coming here because I wanted to use particular rods. Use the Acadian today to throw the chatterbait. You know, you got the fire crawl on there, man, looking good. It's like a 3/8 ounce, and then throwing the Bill Lewis, the SB, I think it's the SB59. I have to check the numbers. I'm horrible with numbers, but that is awesome. Both of them using the PC Fun reels. This is some reels I'm going to do some reviews on. I have some Phantoms. I have some Carbon X's. I have these are Spark Pros with the purple with the carbon fiber handles. I love their handles. They got great handles. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now some people really don't like the curve in them, but I think that's pretty cool. The little curled handles, or round handles, I guess. But hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Check out the shirts. Got a couple hats left. I will get some more hats. And you know, hey, check out the rods. The rods are just now starting to kind of go. We're just now hitting the production phase of those. So, but guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Still trying to get a hold of Jason Kahn. All of a sudden, he's kind of ghosting me a little bit. He knows the GG gonna put them tough questions on him, baby. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care if people don't like me or love me. I'm gonna do it the Christian way, but I'm also gonna tell you that I'm gonna ask him some questions and that people have brought up. And I'm going to ask some tough questions. I'm going to give him a chance to clear the air. Hopefully he responds back to my message, because he's kind of ghosting me now. So, but if he doesn't, oh well, we'll move on. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And you know, ring the bell. Get you some shirts, baby. Get some shirts. I only got a few of these left. You got to get them now while the supplies last. Of course, the supplies will always last, because I'm going to keep re-upping these. Thanks a lot, guys.